Hi there, Mouseketeers, Princess Minnie here. Welcome back to my channel if you're a returning subscriber or visitor. If you have not yet subscribed, make sure you do so down below because I'm just going to be filling this summer with tons of awesome Disney content and I don't want you to miss it. I do want to remind you too, if you have not yet followed me on Instagram, my brand new Instagram is princess_minnie89 and I am going to be starting Tuesday, July 10th, sharing photos from my Disney vacation, but I am also going to be including ears and pins and other fun Disney content on that Instagram account as well throughout the year to hold me over to my next Disney vacation, and I'd love you to follow along. Now, if you watched my last pin unboxing, I was looking for traders, and I'm kind of following through with that today. And if you didn't notice, I'm wearing my brand new Star Wars ears that I designed in my second Design Ears With Me video. And they do feature Darth Vader, who's my absolute fave, and I'm hoping to meet him. So in that honor, and in his honor, and in that spirit, I'm going to be opening Series 1, 2, and 3 of the Star Wars Tsum Tsum packs. But I know not everybody is like a super huge Star Wars pin fan, so I will be ending the video with the princess, well, maybe not princess, but Disney ladies handbags pack. And I know that is a favorite for a lot of people, so if you're not super jazzed about the first 3 packs, hopefully you love the 4th one, and I hope that you are jazzed about all of them. Now, I will be looking for traders. I'm not going to trade the handbags in Disneyland. Like, those are either going to go in my own personal collection or I will trade them on Disney Kitty's Pin Chat and Trade group coming up shortly. And I will, though, be looking for traders from the Star Wars packs, either doubles or pins I'm just not that interested in. I do love Star Wars. I know a lot about Star Wars, but Tsum Tsums are tough, people. Some of them don't have that much definition in their faces, and there's a lot of characters to know. So I might get something wrong, or I might not know it, and if I can figure out the correct name of somebody, I will put it in the comment bar below. However, if I can't, please feel free to inform me down in the comments. I would love to hear from you, and I would also love to hear from you. Are you going to follow me on Instagram? If so, how many posts do you think per day would be good? Like, are you like 2 great posts per day, like 2 good pictures of Disneyland, or are you like flood me with Disneyland? I'll take as many as you can, as you want to give me. So that'll help me kind of know how to regulate my posts when I'm on vacation. So make sure you let me know either if I don't get somebody, who are they? Or just forget about that and move on with your life, and let me know how many Instagram posts you'd like to see from me on a daily basis when it comes to a Disney vacation. Alright, let's get into these. Now, it's super strange. I'm noticing that Series 2 has a handy dandy little notch, but the others don't, so I'm going to need to get my scissors out for this. I mean, like I said, I know a lot of people are not that jazzed about Star Wars, so I think what I'll do is I'll show you all the pin fronts at first, and then we'll just get right into opening these bad boys. We're of course going to start with the Series 1 pack, and now I do have a bunch of these pins already, so most likely I'll get most of my traders from this series. Series 2, there are a lot of characters here that I'm looking for, so I probably will keep most of these, especially if it's like Darth Maul, Padme, and maybe some, oh, is that BB-8 there? Yeah, BB-8 definitely. Kylo Ren would also be cool. I'm guessing that's Phasma without looking at it closer. And so, yeah, this I'll probably keep a lot from Series 2. Series 3, very up in the air. If I get one that looks like a person, I'm probably not keeping it. I'm not that into the people. I'm into the ones that look a little more fantasy. And I do believe I already have the Red Imperial Guard from this set. I might have Palpatine. I'll check on that if I get him. But I really hope I get this guy. His name is Plo Koon, and he's a Jedi, and he's a good guy. But like, would you, if you're a Star Wars fan, you already know that. But if you're not, just look at him. Does he not look like the most evil creature, like, in the galaxy? I'm shocked he's good. Like, I feel bad judging him based on his appearance, but, I mean, I'd cross the alley to avoid this one, I'll tell you that much. Alright, here we go. I'm just gonna, I mean, I know one of them has the notch, but I'll just cut all of these at once. I am gonna go in order, though. I'm not crazy. That's, like, good for my OCD, you know? Okay. Series 1! Again, I'm really, really hoping for traders from Series 1. Ah, darn it! The this is what I really wanted that I didn't have, so it's not going to be a traitor, and it is one of the most infamous characters from the entire Star Wars universe. It's Jabba the Hutt! Oh my god, isn't he amazing? And a funny story about this character is that my sister and her husband call my niece Jabba. And I don't even know how that started. They all have terrible nicknames for each other. Like my nieces at least my one niece calls my sister the Hulk. They just all kind of have these like nicknames for each other, and I don't know where any of them started. But they call my teenage niece Jabba, and she's never seen Star Wars. She had no idea what that meant, so she always would kind of just laugh about it. My husband finally showed her a picture, and she was furious. Now she looks, of course, nothing like Jabba the Hutt. Again, I don't know where that nickname came from, but that's the kind of family they are. And I think she's still mad that they called her Jabba. Pin 2, traitor, 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 traitor. I have most of these now, so it doesn't want to come out of the bag. These are like slippery. I bet it's a bad guy. No, it's not, but it's definitely going to be a traitor. Okay, I think this is Han Solo. Han and Luke in Tsum Tsum form look so much alike to me, but I'm like 99% sure this is Han Solo. I mean, I'm just not into it. Like, he's just a person. Come on, like, if I just showed you this Tsum Tsum, would you be like, oh my god, that's Han Solo? Like, they couldn't give any kind of identifying fun thing to him. I just don't care for this. Let's go ahead and look at the next couple together. Okay, it's Leia, obviously. So now, as far as the human characters go, Leia is the one I'd probably consider keeping. I probably will keep her. But then it's like, well, if I keep her and then I get Han and Luke, then you know who they are by context, right? So I need to think about if I'm going to keep the human characters from Star Wars. I just don't know. Pin 4. Okay, I have to admit, I was kind of hoping not to get this because I don't know exactly what it is. Now, my first reaction is it's Chewie, it's Chewbacca. Because I don't recall any other Star Wars character that looks like a furry little dog. So you gotta let me know if that's not correct. Otherwise, I'm gonna say this is Chewie. But it's not attractive, is it? I'll probably trade this one away. Okay, last one. And so I would consider keeping from this set C-3PO or the Jawas or the Ewok. So if it's anything else, I'll probably trade it. Let's see. Alright, it's C-3PO. I have to keep him. I already have R2-D2, so they make a perfect pairing. I'm going to have to keep C-3PO. But that makes me feel better about getting rid of some of the other characters that I'm not as excited about. Alright, now we're going to get into Series 2, and again, some of the notable ones that I would definitely keep would be Kylo Ren, Captain Phasma, BB-8, Darth Maul, Padme, and they also have Jar Jar, and I know this is a super, like, unpopular Star Wars opinion, but I really like Jar Jar Binks. I think he's just adorable. Like, he's so cute. And my husband always likes to remind me that there's, like, this theory out there that he's secretly, like, the biggest bad guy of all time, because kind of anytime something goes wrong in one of the scenes in the movies he's in, he's kind of like waving his arm like a Jedi would do for like mind control tricks, but I don't believe that at all. I think that's so silly. He's like clearly a good guy. He's inept and bumbling and a fool, but he's good at heart, I think. So, and you might say like, oh, well, you just like Jar Jar because those are the movies you grew up with, but not true. I didn't see that movie until I was an adult because I kind of was not into Star Wars when I was a teenage girl or maybe even a middle school girl. So, I just like Jar Jar. I'm not going to apologize for it. Let's see. Okay, so the first pin I get, I really need to think about whether I'm going to keep it or not because it is one of the pilots. Normally, like I was saying, I don't really like the human characters, but this one's pretty cool looking. It's one of the Rebel Alliance pilots. So he has a lot of identifying markers and a lot of really neat details on the sides of his helmet. I'm going to consider keeping him. I'm not sure if he's going to make the trader pile quite yet. Let's go ahead and look at the second one together. Alright, this to me looks like Luke when he's on Hoth, which is an ice planet, in case you haven't seen them, so he'd be wearing like fur and goggles to protect himself. Probably will trade this one, also because it doesn't so much look like a fur hood as it looks like a really bad 80s like hairband wig with like some Mad Professor goggles. Okay, I'm kind of shocked because so far I have one that I might trade, one that I'm definitely going to trade, and there were a bunch in here I really wanted that I haven't seen yet, so am I going to? I don't know. Let's find out. Yes! Okay, Padme Amidala. Super great character in her actual royal form, so that is exciting to me. So Padme is the mother of Luke and Leia. I know, spoiler alert, but you probably should have seen it by now. That movie is like, I don't know, 15 to 20 years old. Anywho, in her royal form, she wears these elaborate headdresses, and hairpieces, which kind of translate, I think, into Leia's eventual crazy hairstyles. So it's kind of nice to see that. Alright, so maybe that character is going to start a run on, like, now I'm actually going to get 2 more that I actually do want to keep. Let's see. I won't be sad either way, because either I'll want to trade them and then trade her, yay, or, yes, I get to add it to my collection. Who's this going to be? Oh, I need to think about this one. Ooh, this is a tough call. So I just talked about Luke on Hoth, and this would have been the creature he was riding on Hoth. Can't think of the name off the top of my head. I'll put it in the comment bar below. It's really adorable. So I'll probably keep this at least for now because I don't want to trade it hastily and then be like, man, I wish I kept that. Kind of looks like a really weird camel pig, doesn't it? Alright, last one. Again, I'm really hoping for BB-8, Kylo Ren, Captain Phasma, Jar Jar Binks, or Darth Maul. Let's see. Ugh, what? Alright, this looks like a young Obi-Wan Kenobi to me, and he is probably going to the trader board because, like, he just looks like an angry man. Like, he just, like, okay, gotcha, you got all your facial hair. I know who you are supposed to be with your cross eyebrows, but, like, I don't know. There's nothing about this that's super fun. Trader board. Series 3. There are not many here I actually want to keep at all. A lot of them are humans, or just kind of like very nondescript droids or troopers, so without the like detail in them, it's not really my cup of tea. The ones that I would really want, it looks like there's one Jedi here, she's blue and she has like really cool tentacle-y like hair. I can't remember her name at all. I'm bad at those Jedi names, but I would keep her. I'd keep Plo Koon like I told you earlier. I don't think I have Palpatine, so I would keep Palpatine, although then before my trip I would just make sure that I don't need to trade him. And then there might be 1 or 2 other ones that we'll talk about if I get them. Let's see the first one. Okay, now see, this is the one I was talking about and I was like, we'll talk about it if I get it. I got it. And I'm definitely keeping it. So this is General Grievous, and he's actually this weird, like, robotic Jedi, which is so bizarre. Like, at one point in the movies, he wields 4 lightsabers at once. It's a super cool battle. Yes, I'm a big nerd, I'm a big dork, but what do you expect? I have my own Disney YouTube channel, come on. And I just think this is such a cool looking pin. Look at his beady little eyes. Ah, yes, I'm so happy I have him. Pin number 2 from Series 3. Oh my goodness gracious. Boring. Here we have slightly older Obi-Wan Kenobi. And I do have the oldest Obi-Wan Kenobi too. Guys, I could do like pins that are just the evolution or the aging of Obi-Wan Kenobi. Okay. It's good to get a trader. I got 1 keeper, 1 trader. What are we gonna get this time? Okay, this to me just looks like your basic stormtrooper. So I probably will not be keeping this one. There's just nothing that screams, keep me, please, please. Nope, it says trade me, you'll love it. Okay, I'm hoping that if I sit down and let you see my actual reaction, it might be a pin I really like. Because that's how it works. What do we got? It didn't work. I just off the top of my head don't know what this is. Is this just some random pilot? If it's just a random pilot, you won't say anything in the comment bar below, but if it is, I'll put what I found out here. It's just, I don't know what it is, but there's something about this pin that's just making me think of cabbage. I'm definitely going to be trading this away. He almost reminds me of like a Charlie Brown character. This does not scream Star Wars to me. Let's try this trick again, huh? Last one, and there are a couple in here. I did say that I thought most of this pack would be traders, but I kind of wanted Plo Koon. Let's see. Can I get Plo Koon, please? Oh, no. Yeah, it's a trader, peeps. Here we have Angry Anakin, and even though Darth Vader is my favorite villain, Anakin, not so much. Anakin's just kind of like whiny. I like him in episodes 4, 5, and 6 a lot better than 1, 2, and 3. So, trader board with him. Alright, good for you. You made it through all those Star Wars pins you probably weren't that into. So now I'm going to open the Disney handbags, and I'll also show you what so far is in my collection. Here's the beautiful front of that bag. Let's quickly run through the 16 pin options, and now I've mentioned this before, they are not all princesses. However, I do think it's a bit of a travesty that they left off like Pocahontas and Mulan. I really feel like they could do a whole other series of these with maybe some more female villains like Cruella, or just, I don't know. They could figure it out. They could find a way. Because I really want a Mulan handbag pin really badly. Okay, here are the 6 that are so far in my collection. I have also purchased the Alice pin because I got a really good deal on it. But I do have, so I have Alice, I have Ursula, Anna, Cinderella, Ariel, Jasmine, and Snow White. I've opened a bunch of duplicates so far on this channel, so I am hoping to get a few more. I really absolutely want Belle and Rapunzel. Those are my top 2 that I'd love to get this time around. Let's open it up. I definitely don't mind getting a couple doubles. I hope I get, like I said, Belle and Rapunzel, because then I'll feel like the collection is almost complete for me. I don't feel the need to get every single one of these pins. Oh, and Minnie. I do want to get Minnie as well. But otherwise, then I'll be almost done. I really will be. So it'd be cool to get some other new ones here. I've also opened Maleficent, and I traded her, but I wouldn't mind to keep her actually, kind of reflecting back on it. So we'll see. I feel a handle. What's it gonna be? Ah! And it's the Queen of Darkness herself. So this time I will be keeping Maleficent, and look at how her like lime green fire accents glow on this pin. This definitely might be one of the pins that is the most stunning. My only problem with her and Ursula in this pack is that the rest of them are all good guys in the movies, and I really feel like that's confusing. Like, why not do a few more villains or all non-villains? But I will be keeping this one. 4 pins left. It's a double. You want to guess which one it is? It's a double. It's Ariel, and I feel like this will make a pretty decent trader, so I'm excited to have it. I love the seaweed rope for the handle. I love the overall design of this. I love the colors, and I really like these little red starfish that are at the bottom. Like how cute, in the scale pattern in like teal. Yes, I'm here for that. Okay. I want you to guess which one this is going to be, or if that's too much like craziness to you, just guess if this is going to be a new one or a double. I'm feeling new. I'm hoping it's Belle. Okay, well, it is new, and it's Elsa, and I kind of feel like a lot of people agree with me in this that they did Elsa dirty in this pin. Like, Elsa is so cool. She's one of my favorites, and this is just not so cool. Like, I'll keep it because that way maybe I'll complete the collection. But, like, really, if you've actually seen the ornament handbag of Elsa, it's gorgeous. I don't understand why they couldn't do something like that. I don't get this pin. At least it's a nice blue, ice blue color. Okay, so that's 2 new ones, 1 duplicate. I'm still really, really, really hoping for Belle, Minnie, and Rapunzel. I hope I get 2 of them. I feel like I'm going to get Snow White, though. I didn't feel the outline of the pin. I just feel like Snow White's going to be in this bag. Okay, well, it's not Snow White, and it is a new one. It's not one of the ones I wanted, but it's pretty cool. It's just not a character I feel much of an affinity for. It's Mary Poppins. There's the Mary Poppins bag, and I do love the colors on this, like her Jolly Holiday outfit. I much prefer that to her stark black nanny outfit. And it has the pink and the white and the red, and the bow is adorable, and the fabric is really cute. I'm kind of surprised they put a handle though. Like, it feels like a bag you could just like cinch up, like more like a tote or something. But either way, the details on this are inarguably gorgeous, and I'm happy to have it, even though it's not one of my favorites. That's definitely the only Mary Poppins pin I have, so I'll probably keep it for the handbags, but maybe eventually I'll trade it, because I can't even really do a trader board with it because I just don't have any Mary Poppins. I guess it could be a handbag trader board though. Alright, last one. Let's see if I'm still smiling when I get it. Either way, these make good traders. Alright, I don't think Snow's in here. I don't know why I thought that. It definitely feels, it could be Minnie. Oh no, it's similar to Minnie. It's Tinkerbell. Okay, I'm very happy to have this pin. I did not have it, and I'm just so psyched it's not a double. I love the little pom-poms. I like her wings. I do feel like the yellow stars take something away from this, the beauty of this pin though. It's just not my favorite. I like it, and I do have a Tink collection, so this will fit in beautifully there. And now here is the state, again minus the Alice that I purchased and just haven't opened yet. This is the state of my handbag collection. And I think the Cinderella is probably right now my favorite one, but they're all really gorgeous. They're all beautifully detailed. And this, I mean, I can't say this was a bad pack because now I have 4 new ones for the collection, and I also have the Ariel handbag to trade, so I'm very excited to add that to my trader board. As for my favorite pin from this video, I'm very torn between these two. 2 Star Wars bad guys, Jabba and Grievous. I think Jabba's winning though, I really do. I love his little face, oh my god. This is actually a fairly generous portrait of Jabba. Like, he actually looks pretty good here. So I'm gonna go with saying this is my favorite pin of the video. And I don't know if you noticed, but he has like spit running out of the corner of his mouth. I mean, that's a great detail. Thank you so much for following along with me. I would again love to hear in the comments down below if you know any of the characters from Star Wars that I didn't know. Feel free to educate me a little bit. If you want to tell me if you like the Star Wars pins, I would love to hear that. And also, how many updates would you like for my Disneyland trip if you're going to follow me on Instagram? And remember that Instagram handle is princess_minnie89. I hope to see you there. And again, thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful, magical day. And I'll see you real soon.